Hey, I hope you all find this useful. I'll soon find out, won't I, by the comments. But be kind, because I've never done this before. And I didn't really want to, because bunions are seen as an old person's problem, and they are not. So I'm going to talk to you about my surgery that I've just had, the Akin osteotomy. And yeah, tell you all about that really. Let's start with why, maybe. So I had surgery on my feet when I was 15. They did a soft tissue surgery where they put in like a wire, wrapped a muscle around it. Who knows? Anyway, that was doomed to fail and never work. They don't do that surgery anymore. It's called Pagella, by the way. Because one of the bones inside my foot's curved as a result. And the surgeon said to me, yeah, it's pretty much useless. So great. So that was when I was 15. And then my bunions have been getting more and more painful, more of big toes that go whoop to either side. Just can't wear any shoes, even wide fitting, even the most comfortable, sensible shoes that are wide fitting. Anything that touches the side of that bunion is like toothache. And it can be painful when you're lying in bed, or it can be painful whilst you're driving your car. So yeah, I ticked every box for surgery. So you can see my left foot. Let me show you my left foot, that might be helpful. Right, hold on. Nope, can't do that. Don't know how to change the camera around, which is a bit annoying. Let's see. You can see my left foot, hopefully. My scar and my bunion. So it's not as bad on my left foot. Yeah, so hopefully you can see that. So, pre-op, GP referral, finally gets to pre-op day. They go through all the pros and cons and, do you consent to the surgery? Bunions can grow back, worst case scenario. And what that entails really. And yeah, they go through the risks, obviously, like with all surgeries. Now, bunion surgery is day surgery. They do a regional anaesthetic instead of putting you to sleep. The reason being is it's safer. There's all risks with being put to sleep, so now they've not changed the procedure, but they've changed it being regional from going to sleep. So, but that said, the body hasn't changed how it heals, so you need to rest, keep up with your pain meds, and not do too much, definitely, 100%. So what day are we on? It is 29th of September, so I had my surgery on Friday morning. I'm in at 8:30. They do a nerve block in the back of your knee to numb your foot, your right foot in my case. They have a little tool where they test it on your left foot and they say sharp or dull, all around your foot, and then they do it again on your right foot. So when the doctor did it on my right foot, there was very mild sharpness with that tool, so I obviously said, I can still feel that, it's very mild, but I can still feel it. So fortunately, or rightly so, she did a second little block in my ankle, because there's some of the nerve that hadn't quite got caught with the first block. So you're left with a dead foot, completely. You have to lift it and stuff. So then they check your blood pressure and your oxygen rates and make sure you're feeling okay and calm. Wheel you in. You meet everyone in theatre. You can follow your surgery on a whiteboard. If you do not want to listen to your surgery, I'd advise taking headphones and music in, which I did. Even though the consultant cheerfully said, it's just like going to the dentist, it is not. just like going to the dentist. So I had my music, and even in between the songs though, you can still hear the equipment they needed to use. Yeah. They put a big blue sheet up in front of you, just like they would for a C-section. So that was good. So the surgery is 30 to 45 minutes. All went really well. They take an x-ray, and the surgeon just goes through, he's pleased with it. And they, in my case, the bunion was quite protruding, can't say that word. So they cut off quite a big wedge. So it's a side incision, cut off a wedge of bunion, and then they break the big toe to realign it and pin it. So it's got a pin in it. So I saw the before and after x-ray. I can't really visualise the foot until I've actually seen it, but obviously I know they've done that, and it will look significantly better, hopefully. It's just about being able to wear good shoes and be comfortable for me. And yeah, I'd like aesthetically nice feet. So here I am, laid on my bed. Hold on. Can you see this? So there's my bandage. There's I can wiggle my ankle round, which I'm quite pleased about, and lift it up a bit. Yeah, so let's talk about pain, shall we? So you discharge the same day, like I said. You've passed urine, you've had some toast and a cuppa, and they put the bandage over the dressings, and then this lovely boot you can see, and talks to you about your pain meds. So they sent me home with codeine, 30 milligrams, and paracetamol, and asked if I had. They sent me home with ibuprofen and codeine, and asked if I had paracetamol at home, which I did. And they specifically state several times, take your painkillers as soon as you get home, because it's about keeping on top of the pain and managing it, because they know you're going to experience post-surgery breakthrough pain, should I say. So I took my meds as prescribed, went to sleep Friday night, woke up at 7 a.m. in the morning to really quite awful pain. It was really painful. I'm gonna not swear. Yeah, you can, in the leaflets they give you, which are all here, they do talk about tramadol and stronger painkillers. So it's about what you can tolerate. If you've got a high pain threshold or a low pain threshold, it's about preparing that 24 hours after your surgery, or maybe a bit more, you are going to get breakthrough pain. So I'm in agony at 7 a.m. Long story short, I get a prescription of Oromorph, so oral morphine prescribed, and my beautiful husband fetches it for me. So I take that at about 9:15, and I take Oromorph Saturday, Sunday, Monday, reducing the dose. So you can have 2.5 mils or 5 mils or even 7. You're not going to take, every 4 hours you're going to be sensible, and you're not going to take too much, and it's about what your body can tolerate. I found out that my body can't tolerate 7, 10 mils. So I wasn't having that every 4 hours, but it like before sleep in the morning, I'd have slightly higher, because I knew it was going to be painful. So a side effect of taking Oromorph is feeling sick. So on the Sunday, I vomited it all up, and decided, I think I took some at bedtime, but I decided on the Monday, that I wasn't going to take that anymore. So I've gone to Nefapam. Yeah, I'm just looking now. No, I haven't took Nefapam at all. I write it down, otherwise I forget. I've gone to tramadol. 1 tramadol and 2 paracetamol every 4 hours. And I will reduce off the tramadol too. So in the next few days, hopefully, you know, I can go on to cocodamol, for example. Just be mindful that, you know, cocodamol has paracetamol in. So it's, yeah. Just be careful not to overdose on paracetamol, is what I'm saying. So it's uncomfortable, but it's really manageable now. I think for me, if I hadn't have had that breakthrough pain so badly, you know, I wouldn't be that worried. I think when I have my left one done in 6 months' time, I'll know how to prepare and plan better, and I will be able to advocate for myself and say to them, look, this happened last time, and you know, you need to give me significant painkillers. So, you know, the NHS website talks about having tramadol and Nefapam and morphine for post-surgery pain. So, you know, a little bit peed off that I wasn't discharged with that. You know, I'm sensible. Nobody wants to be off their face on painkillers all the time, unless that's your cup of tea. So yeah, for me, I've learnt from that. Next time, I will be able to ask for what I need, knowing how my body reacts. So it's Wednesday. I go to hospital tomorrow and have a checkup. Hopefully it'll change the dressings, they're a bit itchy. But you need to elevate your leg all the time. You need to put your ice packs on and take your painkillers, and, like, you know, if it helps you, write down when you've taken them, because, you know, I'll forget. And just keep twirling your ankle around, moving your toes. Don't be scared about doing that. It's all right. You can feel it, and it's a good thing. Your body's healing really well. Your scars are healing. So yeah, plod on is my advice. So it's not an old people's problem. I think people underestimate what bunion surgery is. My advice would be send people the link from the NHS website about bunion surgery and call it what it is. In my case, scarf Akin osteotomy. Because osteo, oh, I can't even pronounce that word either, can I? Osteotomy. It is an osteotomy, yeah. Good God. So I've just took my tramadol and that's not even kicked in yet, so I'll stop waffling. I hope you found this useful. It was saying, wasn't I? You know, say to people what surgery you're having, because it is significant. It's not just a foot. You need to, first week is non-weight bearing. Second week is using your heel with the boot on. You know, you can't drive for 8 weeks. You slowly got to find how far you can push yourself week after week, day after day in terms of walking. And when you're in pain and uncomfortable, you need to rest, put your ice back on, take your painkillers. So it is a long haul. You know, don't underestimate it. You know, I'm relatively fit, so I get around really easily on my crutches. But you need to have your help around you. You know, family and friends and stuff. Do some batch cooking before. Yeah. So send that link out to work maybe, family, friends, so they understand what it is. All right, I'm going. I think I'll probably do another update on Thursday if it's going to be useful. Okay, bye.